go. Time to change your life, time to take control. Who knows? Only you know what the future holds. Yeah, we from the same mold, but you own your soul. So this world is yours, no, this world is mine. Cause I stay on my grind. Let me remind you, time waits for no one. Clean up my home and then get my hair done. Feeling good, time to do and be greater. Tell your friends you'll hang later. Fresh out the incubator, been cooking up. Keep my eye on the prize and my bookings up. Things looking up, shining down on me. And I don't never let nobody talk down on me. Cause my mama told me that I'm the best. And if you feel the same, say it with your chest. Set my goals, then I manifest. I just set my goals, then I manifest. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop, cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on daydreaming, yeah. Daydreaming, yeah. Gotta believe it. Daydreaming, and you will receive it. Daydreaming, it's already yours. Daydreaming, cause you got it, and you got it. Throw your hands in the sky, make it clap 2 times. Take 2 steps back like press rewind. Then do a spin if you're feeling fine. Now grab your friends and lose your mind. If you want it, you got it. Go for it, you got it. It's already yours, you got it. Don't stop, cause you got it. If you want it, go and get it. Use your power, get to flexing, yeah. Keep on reaching, keep on cause you got it, and you got it.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So we're up and running. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for options for movement. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to...
Header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Stones gets over and intercepts. And he was quick to react. Griezmann might just make this. Upamecano, he steps in, and that's the end of that. Spread neatly. Messi. Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. That was always going to be the keeper's. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mbappe, and he's running through. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's Lukaku! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Quarter of an hour played. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Mbappe.
Such good technique. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Messi, that's a little off target. Fernandez pokes it out wide. Camavinga.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Jorginho. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. That pass has been well intercepted. Rodri. Interesting ball. Now it's Rafinha. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well, nicely intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Aimed beyond the defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Griezmann. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mbappe! Rafinha! Oh, not quite. Jorginho. Well read, nice interception. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Played back in. Messi. Rodri. Mbappe. Kimmich. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's got away. There will be a throw-in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that has left him in a heap. They're back in possession and ready to go again. It's just beyond his reach. Dinks one through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's hit it long. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break.
Please report to the staff room immediately.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later. Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Back into the middle. And the shot! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game. But that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
That was a given. It always was.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Messi. Lovely bit of skill. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's looking wide. And the keeper's in command. And through to the goalkeeper. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
60 minutes played. And he's got the beat. Messi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Rodri. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. It's a sweet ball, that. Neymar. In with a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Fenerbahce were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Fenerbahce choosing to make the first change. And reclaimed it in a trice. Played back in. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Back into the middle. Oh, that was vital. And that's another good win of the ball. Valverde charging forward, the ball at his feet. Van Dijk. Arsenal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out towards the right wing.
Substitution in progress.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Terrific header!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Wits!
Rafinha really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
That is good strength. Brahim Diaz. No way through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's not going to reach. Rafinha.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Fenerbahce certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Played back in. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Brahim Diaz. Madison. Oh, easy pickings there. Rafinha. Can he finish? And it's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Fenerbahce could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
5 minutes to add. That is ended up in no man's land. Valverde. And shifted it to the flank. Neymar. Brilliantly cut out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Arsenal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
On the road outside the stadium.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So it's away we go then. Griezmann. That has been cut short. Great defending, strong and determined. Jorginho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Alisson will lay claim to that. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Beckham. He'll try from distance. And the ball's come loose here. Heads it! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that is a little undercooked. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's the throw. Alexander-Arnold. Figo. Arsenal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Flamengo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield.
Messi! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Flamengo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Irwin. Flamengo were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Messi. And they've switched it over to the other side. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well-timed, excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold. Irwin. Forwards and with intent. The ball has bounced loose now. That's a sharp pass. No way through, so back it comes. And this is Messi. Messi does really well to win the ball there. And it's Beckham. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Flamengo with the corner, there first. Oh, smashing header!
Been indicated.
Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Irwin. And here's Stoichkov. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And the whistle goes for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Fires it in low. He's had a hit! It's fallen kindly here. And more and more and more. And the lead is extended still further. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 23, Federico Valverde.
So the manager can make a change
Number
for the first
14,
time in the game here.
Fernandez.
Flamengo find a position of real
Number
strength
24,
now.
Palmer. Number 18.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Scholes. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Figo. Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Camavinga. Jorginho. And they win it back again. Irwin. And it's Scholes. Now it's Figo. Oh, super ball! And he's certainly onside here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 22.
Beckham to take it as usual.
Jorginho. Coming on to replace him is
Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Amrabat.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now he's off and running. Figo. He's found a way through. Has a go!
The attendance for this match
And he
was
should have made it
62,005.
Flamengo were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very,
Number
very threatening.
21, Griezmann.
Flamengo have their
Coming
third
on the
corner.
field is number 6, Marcos Llorente.
Struck first time. Hits one! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's a good ball out wide. Gnabry going face to face with his great... Big chance! That's another chance! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Flamengo got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Flamengo are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Place it in low. And that's decent hit! Well, that pass isn't the best. Oblak claims it. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
And a header! No mistake! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And he's had it nicked away. Neymar, Palmer. Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's well spotted. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, easy pickings there. He's got away. He's come in hard. And it's Stones. Can he get away here? And he was quick to react.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Figo is sporting a guilty look. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the shot! And he hits the net! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Toni Kroos. Irwin. And it's Toni Kroos. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Haaland. Irwin.
There will be 5 minutes added
5
time.
minutes to add. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland! Oh, terrific save. Now that's well seen too. Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, well played, well played. Can he finish? Beckham. And that will be the final act. Arsenal cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well,
Please be
Peter,
made
I
aware
really
that
couldn't
smoking
see
is
what this
only
team
permitted
was
in
trying to...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Mbappe. Manchester United finding their passes. That is a great pick out. He is through here. Ah, he's given it away.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play.
Chance! Could move up a gear here. No way through. Interesting ball. Oh, that's a key interception. Davids. Now this could be a chance. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Beckham. Beckham pinches it off him. Beckham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne has given away a free kick. Lenormand. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. Llorente gets over and intercepts. Camavinga. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Now it's Mbappe. He's played him through. He's beaten the lock. Can he put it away? He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Beckham. He's looking to set free. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! There is the breakthrough. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Beckenbauer gets it clear. And that has been cleared. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. So much time. Big chance! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has two. Mbappe! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Llorente, that could spell trouble.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Camavinga, Caicedo does well to get it back. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And for a moment, time stood still.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And And again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that has not gone well. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
There will
No
be
more,
1
no
minute
less.
added time.
And he's had a hit! There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Palmer, nice ball, and he's in here. Palmer showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lenormand promptly onto that, and that is that. Manchester United have reclaimed it. He rises! Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a shade optimistic. Out to the left it goes. Griezmann goes on a run down the left wing.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Mbappe. And Beckham! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Can he finish?
The attendance for this match
No,
was 70,987.
again, there's no way through. Neymar. Cafu. Oh, there's a probing ball. Played out to the left flank. Just eases him off the ball. Well timed, excellent interception.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Davids. Now it's De Bruyne. Llorente kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Neymar. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, this is Neymar! Palmer is flagged offside.
Substitution.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. He has found the way through. Oh, good take in a good area. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's not got that quite right. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nico Williams. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And it's De Bruyne. Oh, good-looking ball. Gently done. Stones calmly anticipates. And that's really well manoeuvred. And they're back on the ball again. And he's being shifted off it. De Bruyne. He gets big! Final touch was poor.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 7, De Bruyne. Number 25, Caicedo. Coming on the field, number 21, Robert Lewandowski. Number 22, Pulisic. Number 33, Zaire Emery.
Manchester United making consecutive changes here.
Arsenal are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And he was quick to react. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lewandowski, he's got now the finish! Unspoilen kindly here. Keeper's got his work done.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Looks for the finish. And he should have made it 4. And the referee brings it to a close. Arsenal have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was...